All right, so Salakia, this video might be a few minutes because I'm losing storage on my phone. So this is back in 2nd Esdras 5 and 9. It says, "In salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself." All right. So nobody's gonna. It says, in understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. All right, and shall be sought of many and yet not found. All right, and that's gonna be the famine of the word. Okay, because the Lord is going to seal up that mercy. Right? He's gonna lock, or I should say, seal the doors of mercy. All right, so nobody's gonna be able to find the Lord. All right, but as the scripture said, the just shall live by their faith. Okay, and this is the time where, the word is very pinnacle because the word is open and is freely given. Okay, you see, and shall be sought of many and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency, slack, I said it wrong. It says be multiplied upon earth. All right, and all right, the evils are going to continue. All right, or evils are going to be the only thing that this place is going to be witnessing. Okay. All right. So there ain't going to be no logic except for those who have who've been sealed. All right. And of course, we're going to have to suffer being persecuted, and the Lord is going to have to lift that standard. All right. So let's see, what else did I have? Okay, the Habakkuk. I read that Psalm 64. All right. Psalm 64. And yeah, and I'm gonna end it on this. Okay. Okay, it says a psalm of David to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. And we read this all the time. But this is a sentiment that we're supposed to be taking up every day, a prayer and a song that we're supposed to be singing and lifting up every day. All right. As a reminder. Okay. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. When they're at that World Health Forum, that's what's going on, the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. Because they're speaking in code. They're speaking in secrecy. And in the NLT, it says, hide me from the plots of this evil mob. That's exactly what they are, man. An evil mob, bro. All right. All right. It says from this gang. All right. Gang. They the real gang members. Esau. All right. Teaming. All right. And then no more wisdom in teaming. All right. It says of wrongdoers. All right. In the NLT. All right. So back in the KJV verse 3. It says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Okay, because the carbon emissions and decarbonization, those are bitter words, man. Okay, because they really mean to eliminate us from off the face of the earth. This is that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They shoot from ambush at the innocent. All right, so they're ambushing us from what the guise of humanitarian efforts to defeat the world, these troubles of the world, the global warming and the greenhouse gases and all that stuff. All right, so they're shooting from a position, all right, from a hidden position. Okay, it says attacking suddenly and fearlessly. And that's what they're going to do. And that's when the Lord is going to lift up that standard. Okay. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They communally ensnares privately. They say, who shall see them? All right. And that's what they're doing. So they're doing all sorts of things. It says they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice? They ask. See, they don't count on us understanding what they're doing. But it's clear as day. It's bugged out because they think that they're getting away with this, and they're not. They're far from it. Let me see where I'm at on percentage. Okay, 7%. Okay. It says NLT is as they plot their crimes, they say we have devised a perfect plan. See, this whole global warming agenda is a perfect plan for them, right? Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning. Verse 7 in the KJV, but God shall shoot at them with an arrow. All right, suddenly shall they be wounded. All right, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. You see? So the Lord is exposing them, even using themselves, but it's like now more than ever. All right. It says their own tongues, and it says will ruin them, and all who see them will shake their heads in scorn. All men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. All right, so the Lord is exposing this devil. It says the righteous shall be glad in the Lord Yahweh and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Watch this. This is Job 20. All right. It says, and this is going to happen to Esau. He's going to fly away as a dream, but I'm going to get the point, and then I'm going to close out. It says Job 20:11. His bones are full of the sins of his youth. It says, which shall lie down with him in the dust. And that reminds me of Psalm 58, I think, where it says they were estranged from the womb, as soon as they be born, speaking lies, the sins of his youth. All right, I think that's speaking to antiquity, what he's done throughout antiquity, the evils that Esau has done throughout antiquity. And correct me if I'm wrong. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. And that's what he's doing at these forms. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. This is poison. All right. This is the poison philosophy that they have within them. All right. It says he has swallowed down riches. That's what they've done through this pandemic. All right. And he shall vomit them up. God shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter, because they want this new world dystopia, all right, where they're at the top and everybody else is enslaved. But you're not going to see that type. You ain't going to see that kingdom, all right? Hold on, let me get straight to the point, and then I have to close out. This is because, here we go. 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. It says trouble, right? It says every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right. And so when this devil goes to, when he fills it in his belly, that's basically when he's in the fullness of his plan. I always use the term capstoning his enterprise. All right. It says he shall flee from the iron weapon and the bow of steel shall strike him through. That's when the Lord is going to rain that destruction upon him. All right. Which is the thermonuclear destruction. All right. By way of thermonuclear missiles. Okay. Which he created. All right. Well, of course, the Lord put the spirit on him to create him. And that's what he's going to be devastated and destroyed by. When this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom. Shalom.